Tom Brokaw says his cancer treatments cost nearly $10,000 a day. As he nears his 80th birthday, while experimenting with new treatment methods. The NBC News senior correspondent, 79, was diagnosed with incurable, a rare type of cancer that causes bone pain. After his diagnosis, that was a part of the blessing of my life is that I could pick up the phone and call the Mayo Clinic, and they would make room and send a plane right now. 99.9% of the people who get involved in this kind of a situation don't have those opportunities. I am keenly aware of that. Brokaw said that these days he has started using medical marijuana to ease his symptoms. I am now on medical marijuana for my back, for the first time, he said. If not done that, along with sorting out medical marijuana laws, Brokaw is also deep into figuring out the cost of his cancer treatments. He said that an extraordinary amount of progress has been made with drugs and treatment. We haven't gotten related video. Tom Brokaw announces cancer diagnosis. Brokaw said that it was something Americans need to figure out. How do we deal with this as a culture? Not the politics. Brokaw also said the daily news cycle helps to distract him from thinking about his cancer. We're living through a very dynamic time, to put it mildly, in American politics. So his goal now, Brokaw joked, is to still be vertical on his next birthday. You know, I want to stay upright, he said with a laugh. In less than a year.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.